everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In the last episode, Kodlak was killed by the Silver Hand, so we need to go and wipe them out. And of course, retrieve the fragments of Withrad. Why can I not... Okay, it wasn't letting me go to the map for some reason then. But we need to go to Driftshade Refuge, which is, as per usual, in the middle of nowhere. Where would it be best to go to? I mean, we could go to Corvignund and kind of make our way around, but I think it's going to be better to climb and back, and we'll be off, and head to Dawnstar instead. So, let's head to Whiterun Stables, speak to Bjorlum, and see if he'll lend us his services. Also, that was Withrad in the loading screen there. If you've never seen it before, obviously it's in pieces currently.
Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Dawnstar, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Thank you. Hopefully Vilkas comes with us. It's not double for two people, right? You know? Because if it is, Vilkas is going to have to pay his own fare, but that's his problem. So, yes, it seems like we've got a bit of a trek. Oh, man. Look how beautiful this game is. I love this game. Dawnstar discovered. Nice. Oh, look, the Khajiit caravan. In fact, who buys stuff?
So many refuse
to
take a
I hear a
look.
dragon to my right. But while we're here, I was going to say, we have some stuff to sell. So let's indeed sell some stuff. I'm finding it difficult to offload the gems because, you know, they're kind of not the priority to offload because, you know, they don't weigh much. But also they don't, you know, they cost quite a lot. So it's like they're not the priority, but... Yeah, by the time we've gotten rid of all the essential stuff that is heavy that I need to get out of my inventory, they've run out of gold. We have a dragon here, which is not aggroing us, which is pretty weird. I would like to fight a dragon. We do need dragon souls. So, I mean, if he'd like to fight us, I'm all for it. Oh, yeah, there we go. He's fighting a frost troll, apparently. Unfortunately, the troll is also going to be against us. You watch, as soon as I get over there, he's going to take off again. What kind of dragon are you, sir? Oh, yeah, would you look at that. Blood dragon. Okay, well, we've taken on blood dragons before. Will you please just sit down? We've been over this before. Come on. No, don't fly over there. I hate it when they, you know, they're like switch targets because they have such a wide range of aggros. They just kill, like, they aggro onto so many people. And, yeah, and then you can... They always land too far away and you have to run, and then by the time you catch up to them, they've already flown off. Ooh, level up. Nice, nice, nice. We will use that right now, because we are in need of healing. Let's keep pumping points into health. And... I mean, do we have any more perks? Not really. Yeah, because like I said, these ones are kind of useless. We could go block. I mean, because we can block with our sword. But it would be quite a learning curve for me to learn to block because I never block. I'm not really a blocker. I'm just a hit stuff until it dies kind of girl. And I also don't know how much of this, you know, you have to use a shield for. I don't know if it applies for a weapon, so I'm not sure. Unfortunately, I think we're just going to hold them for now. But... let's see how fast we can kill this dragon. Obviously our long hammer swings pretty fast. And that was not a challenge at all. Where's Vilkas, by the way? Is he? You just checked out over there talking to the Khajiit, I guess. Not interested in fighting a dragon. Dwarven Warhammer, no thanks. I will take the amethyst and the gold though. We're going to leave... Oh yeah, a little bit late to the party there, aren't you, Vilkas? Boys, I tell ya. Anyway. Now that we have another dragon soul under our belt, let's go and find Morgana and head over to Driftshade? Was that what it was called, or was that something else? I don't know, I might be getting confused. Look at how beautiful this is. Just look. Man, Skyrim is such a beautiful game. Such a beautiful game. I'm going to save so I can take a proper picture of that later. I like to sometimes when there's like, you know, scenes like this, I like to take a picture of them, then I change my computer background to be, yeah, a really pretty picture of Skyrim because I am just that much of a nerd. But anyway, we're on Morgana now and we should be able to head over here. If I remember correctly, there's usually actually quite a lot of things that would like to kill you around this area, so, you know, just generally whenever you're walking in the the open land, you have to be careful of bears and saber cats and trolls and dragons, of course, because everything wants to kill you in Skyrim. Not as much as in Morrowind. That's quite ridiculous. You can't walk 2 feet in Morrowind without something trying to kill you. Oh look, see, we got wolves. Yeah, I'm really not interested. Vilkas can fight the wolves if you want, but we are going to go ahead and just move on. You know, we're already 5 minutes into this episode. I would like to, you know, actually get some questing done today. We killed a dragon, which is obviously pretty cool, but yeah, we're going to move on. Look at it, just trotting behind me. Leave me alone. And yeah, man, why can the horses not run far? It's so annoying. I don't know if different horses have different levels of stamina. I feel like that's probably a thing, but I am not sure. Oh, look at that. We've got a lighthouse icon in the distance. You don't see that icon very often. But yes, I believe I know which lighthouse that is, and it's quite interesting. It's not quest related though. It's just kind of, it's like one of those unmarked quests, which is kind of weird. The things they make unmarked quests is so strange, but we're about here. But yeah, because they like some things that they do make quests. It's like, really? Why did you bother making that quest? Because it's, you know, it's just like not even really quest worthy. Whoa! We dodged that arrow well. Yeah, and then some things that they don't make quests. It's like, why did you not make this a quest? Like it's its whole own fleshed out thing, and it's just not a quest, so no one's ever going to know about it. So yeah, I don't know why they do that sometimes. Hi. Bye. Nice knowing you. Oh yes, and I also need to remember that we will turn into a werewolf and eat everyone. Hopefully it's not going to be a problem with Vilkas, who, no idea where he is by the way, because sometimes it's hilarious because obviously he is a werewolf, but sometimes, you know, the companions, even though they themselves are werewolves, oh look, here he is, they get angry when you turn into a werewolf because they're like, oh, you're a werewolf, that's bad, even though they are werewolves, which is obviously completely ridiculous. But you know, it is what it is, so sometimes we have to be careful, but hi guys, hopefully he won't give us too much of a problem. Oh, you're crouching and shooting arrows, that is not cool. Face me like a man. Oh yes, Vilkas, well, oh, you know, between you and me, Vilkas, you are so much better than Farkas. Your brother, he's a little bit of a dumbass, I'm not gonna lie. There's another guy over here somewhere. Hi. Oh yeah. His sword went flying. Lovely. I love those execution animations. They never get old. And a lot of them I haven't seen for the two-handed stuff. So, anyone else here? There's a death bell here. That is not a skill book. I thought it was going to be, but it was not. Have you got any skill books here? Apothecary Satchel. Brilliant. I don't know why they've got a human heart in there, but... werewolf hunters? I don't know. No, not a skill book. You got any skill books for me here? No? Just a whole load of... The Lusty Argonian Maid. Yeah, that's a different kind of skill book. Not the one we're looking for, though. Anything? No. Okay, let's keep moving on. Hopefully Vilkas can keep up. Probably can't. But, you know, he's proven to be at least a little bit more helpful than his brother was. Farkas was, of course, absolutely useless. But, you know, he's... Oh! Oh, damn, I thought they were down here, so I jumped down to kill them, but... No, my bad. Hi. But yeah, Farkas... It's so funny that they made him, like, canonically dumb. I don't know. But yeah, and it certainly is reflected. I don't know if... It probably doesn't really affect the gameplay that much, it just affects his dialogue, but... Yeah, pretty funny. Have you really got no skill books for me here? No skill books at all? All of these books, and none of them are skill books. How very disappointing. I guess the Silverhand are not big readers. 40 gold though, I will take that. So I don't remember how long this is. Forge, hammer, and anvil. See, that sounds like it would be, but it's not. It has to be valued at least 50 in order to be a skill book in Skyrim. It's different in Oblivion. I think it's 25, I think, in Oblivion. 20, 25, something like that. So yeah, it's much lower in Oblivion, but it has to be at least 50 in Skyrim. Okay, let's keep moving on. They're not presenting too much for challenge. I don't know if that's because the first few are lower level, or if because, you know, we've got all of our upgrades now, I'm not sure. And yeah, I'm really not sure what we should be putting perks into. It feels so silly just to have all of these perks sitting there, like, doing nothing, but at the same time, I really don't know what to do with them because, you know, I can't put them into, you know, two-handed or heavy armor anymore. Oh! No, that's Vilcus. You can't just sneak up behind me like that, Vilcus, because, you know, I'm gonna end up thinking that you're an enemy, and then, you know, if I smack you in the face, that's on you, honestly, you know? That's on you, so just stay out of the way. Steel ingots. I mean, they should have made them silver ingots. That would have been way more fitting, but, you know, we'll use the steel, so that's fine. Yeah, but, like, we can't put any more perks into two-handed or heavy armor, because we need to just get the skills up. And yeah, I mean, we're not really using anything else. It's not a long playthrough, there's no point doing something, really. And then, I mean, we could do enchanting, but again, it's not a long playthrough, so we're not going to be grinding out. I kind of can't help you out in this corridor, so... Oh no, oh, okay, yeah, see? Vilcus. Man, I mean, first of all, you have an arrow literally straight through your eyeball there, so I guess he's half blind now. I guess that's canon. But yeah, between you and me, you're so much more competent than your brother. Don't tell him I said that, but yeah, very far more competent. Apparently, I need to get more competent at speaking. We got anything else in here? No, not really. Okay. But we have a quest marker going down there. See, this is one of the weird things, right? Because that quest marker usually means that the thing you're looking for is in this room, and then there's a little one that is like going through a door. Except just occasionally, it'll point you towards the door, as in, you know, that's the quest marker that's in this room, even though you actually have to go through another door, but it's just pointing you towards the door, which is super weird, and I don't know why they do that sometimes, but, you know, we've got a lever right here which will open this, and we can go into Drift Shade Cellar. You okay? Walking down those stairs is really hard, right? Yeah. So I'm sure there will be some more silver hand, but I also know there's a chest here. With not that much, but I'll take it anyway. And the wheat.
Be careful.
Yeah, you be careful, Vilcus. You're the one that's going to be getting in the way. There's a pressure plate there, so do not stand on that. I never should have come here, yeah. You know, I hear that so often. And you know, every time... Oh, yeah. Yeah, I never should have come here, yeah. I think you're the one that never should have come here. You know, every time people tell me that, I always end up, you know, coming out stronger than I was before, so... I think I really should have come here. Let's open this door. Oh, okay. So that we can get some lockpicking progress, and also so that when we turn into a werewolf, we can come back and hopefully eat this body. Oh, yeah! Lockpicking level up, nice, because we should hopefully have the perk that lets us eat non-human bodies at that point, which would be nice. So, I don't know how much longer this dungeon is. I think it's fairly long. Oh wow, you guys are weak as hell. You were both one shot. A jug of milk. You can keep that. You know, because you're a milk drinker. I wonder if that's a milk drinker joke, actually. We have the rear guard here, which is light armor. I thought it was going to be block, but I guess not. Yeah, fun fact. When I was first playing this game, I didn't understand what the insult milk drinker meant, because obviously they use it quite a lot. And what it means is that they're just calling you a baby, you know, because babies drink milk. But for some reason I didn't make that connection, you know, because, you know, it's not... Babies aren't the only ones that drink milk. You know, I mean, it's fairly rare for, you know, adults to drink just straight up milk, but, you know, obviously people have milk in, you know, coffee, tea, hot chocolate, etc. You know, milk is very common. And so I was like, I was really confused. I was like, what, like, why is it bad to drink milk? Is it like, is this some sort of weird new insult that I'm not getting? But no, they're just, it's a old timey way of calling you a baby, basically. But yeah, I just totally didn't get it, so I had to look it up. And, you know, obviously then when I saw it, I was like, oh yeah, obviously. But yeah, it just did not click instantly for me. So yeah, there you go. For anyone else like me who didn't get that, yeah, they're just calling you a baby, basically. But yeah, I was like super confused. I was like, is it like, is it bad to drink milk? Have I, like, I don't know, missed some sort of new social faux pas that, you know, I'm not understanding? There's also another fun fact was that I actually did used to drink milk, like, on a daily basis, until I was about, like, I want to, like, 9 or 10, I would drink like a cup of warm milk in the morning. Oh, Vilkas, get out of the way. Okay, well done. Yeah, but I would. Oh look, she's got milk as well. Yeah, I would actually drink like milk before school. I stopped kind of in the later years of primary school because I became lactose intolerant pretty much, which is weird. My mum and I always joked that like you know, it's like I drank so much milk as a young child that I like used up my lifetime allowance of milk, and now I'm severely lactose intolerant. So there you go. That's just a little inside joke there. But yeah, now I'm very lactose intolerant, and milk makes me feel extremely sick. And yeah, look, see, here's another instance where the quest marker is pointing you towards a door instead of your objective, but into Driftshade Refuge, which I think was the other location as well, but I'm not sure. Anyone else in here? I'll take your healing potion. Hello? Oh, it looks like... here we go. Here is the final room. So... Oh, wow, you... Oh, look, this person's got cool armor. I'm going to take that from you. I don't know what kind of armor it is, but I'm going to take it from you. Trust me. Let's get rid of this girl. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, I love those. Yeah, man. Getting the long hammer and elemental fury was the right choice. I was worried that... You know, because I use quite a lot of enchantments usually, so I was worried that, you know, there's Wuthrad, by the way. I was worried that not having any enchantments was really going to screw us over, because I don't know, like, enchantments are powerful, why would you not play with them, you know? But, you know, so I was just not sure how powerful we'd be without them. But we are actually pretty powerful because it swings really fast, so we just have lots of DPS, and this is Orcish Plate Armor. Nice. I think that matches our helmet actually, but it's worth quite a lot, so we'll take that. We'll also take the boots, just because, you know. And where should we put? I want to put her body somewhere, you know, because you know she's a Silverhand leader. Well, I don't think she specifically killed Codlac. Will you please get out of the way, Vilkas? God, you're so annoying. Let's put her in the fire, you know, just to disrespect her further. She does have a cool haircut though. I will give her that. She's pretty cool looking. Can we not actually put her... No, we can't put her in the fire, but there we go. That's close enough for me. So we will take the fragments in a minute, but first of all, let's loot the place. Common soul gem, gold, staff of zombies, steel plate helmet. Wait. No, we need steel soldier helmet, don't we? Damn it. Although, it still probably fits better than our current Orcish helmet, doesn't it? Yeah, so we got an Orcish plate helmet, which does indeed match these. In fact, we might switch over to this Orcish plate armor. I mean, yeah, it's definitely better armor rating. I mean, I like the look of this stuff better, but like, I can't deny that that's definitely better, you know? I mean, we don't have matching gauntlets, but yeah, I mean, I think it's time to switch over, you know? So let's put our hands away, and this is how we look now. To be fair, still pretty cool. We need some Orcish plate gauntlets. I can't say that word for some reason. But yeah, I think it's time to switch over. I did say we need to maximize our defense, so that is what we're doing. So this is going to be the way out, of course. But we need to take Wuthrad and all the fragments there. So, completed. Amazing. I don't think... Did we complete the optional objective to wipe out the Silver Hand? Yes, we did. Yeah, it must have happened and I just missed it. But before we leave, well, I'm actually going to make a save because this could go wrong. Vilkas might get mad at us, but let's turn into a werewolf and we are going to eat everybody. Everybody is in every person, but also everybody is in everybody that's on the floor. So hopefully he doesn't get mad, because sometimes he does. I don't know if it's actually the turning into a werewolf or if it's the eating people that makes him mad, and it's just like, it just tosses a coin. You know, sometimes he gets mad, sometimes he doesn't. And it happens with, you know, Ayala and Farkas as well. It just, sometimes they're angry at you, which is obviously ridiculous because they are werewolves, but they get angry at you for being a werewolf, which, yeah, is obviously completely ridiculous, but never mind. you know, Skyrim's a great game, so you just kind of have to look past some of those bugs, you know? And honestly, it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't ruin the entire game. I think we do have one werewolf perk already that I forgot to reply before, didn't I? There was another chick around here, yeah. So hopefully once we get the other one, well, once we get another perk, then we'll be able to eat, like, animal carcasses as well, which will then, it'll give us more progress towards leveling up, which is nice because, yeah, once you get kind of like past the first 4 or 5 werewolf perks, it gets really, really grindy. So yeah, we can't currently eat this guy, but hopefully once we eat a few more human bodies, we should be able to come back and do so. In fact, I should have unlocked that cage to the horse as well, so that we could have come back and eaten that as well. But there was another girl up here, wasn't there? Yes, indeed. Or a guy? A guy. Sorry, I misgendered you there. Didn't mean to do that. Well, perk available. Amazing. So, yes, we have 2 perks. So, we could, of course, do more bestial strength. But for now, we'll do gorging. Feeding heals twice as much health. And savage feeding. Able to feed off most dead creatures. Feeding off creatures instead of people only provides half the extended time. But I do believe it counts for a full, like, body eaten. So, we can now feed on the werewolves as well. Which is great. Yeah, I should have, I forgot to unlock that cage so we could eat the horse as well, but it doesn't really matter. Fuck, Vilcus, whichever one you are, move out the way. Let's go back and eat that other wolf. While we're here, these are obviously just some unnamed werewolves, wild wolves, I suppose. And yeah, nice to see that Vilcus is not joining in. I mean, you could totally join in if you want, you know, join the feast. Although, I mean, not really, because we are like literally eating their hearts. We're not just like eating their flesh, we're eating their hearts. You know, actually ripping their hearts out of their chests, which is pretty grim, and obviously people only have 1 heart each, so yeah, we can't really share with Vilcus. You know, especially because I want all of the perk progress? I've never said that in my life. Progress for myself, thank you very much. Yeah, you can see how many bodies we're eating and just how long this takes. Please do not step on that pressure point, Vilcus, because it will kill me and I will be very upset with you. And also, please don't box me in. I think he said something there, but I didn't catch it. Oh, he just stepped on the pressure plate. I heard him. Anyway, can we activate the door? Yes, back into Driftshade Refuge, which is the first area. We're nearly done here. And then we will head back to Jorvaska, hand in the fragments of Wuthbrad, and see what happens next. I think we're getting quite close to the end of the Companion's quest line, which is crazy because, like, I mean, like, we only just started it. Wasn't there another guy in here? Was there not? I thought there was. Are they in here, maybe? No? Oh, I guess there was only one guy in here. Oh, no, yeah, he was in the corridor. There we go. That's what I was remembering. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you know what? Skyrim is a brilliant game. But the one complaint I have is that the quest lines are just too short, you know? Especially after playing Oblivion. Oh my god, the quest lines are so long, and it's brilliant. That's a great thing, you know? Because it actually feels like, you know, you really do feel like you're rising through the ranks, you know? Whereas, you know, in Skyrim it's like you join and 3 days later you're like the Archmage, and it's like, okay, like I joined on Monday and it's Thursday and now you're telling me I can leave the place? Like, huh? That doesn't really make sense, you know? And yeah, I mean, I don't really know how many real, like, in-game days have gone by while we've been doing this, but I'm sure if you looked, you know, the start of the playthrough and compared it to the end of, you know, a guild line, it would only be a couple of days. It really is quite ridiculous. And most of that is just spent, you know, in the time you spend fast traveling to the other side of the map as well, so it's, yeah, it's a bit silly if you ask me, but, you know, Skyrim is an incredibly good game. Werewolf perk available, nice. Is there anyone else? This is the door that's going to lead us out, by the way, so, yeah, that's like the shortcut. There's another guy here. But yeah, it's, you know, Skyrim's a great game, and it's chock full of content, so, you know, of course they ran out of time a little bit, but, you know, there's always improvements to make. I just hope that the Elder Scrolls 6 will be like a nice mix between the two, you know? Especially because it's been over 10 years they've released an Elder Scrolls game. You know, I mean, obviously they've been doing, you know, ESO and, you know, they did the anniversary edition and stuff, but honestly that doesn't really count because, you know, most of it was modded content that already existed anyway. And, you know, special edition was a few shader packs essentially, so yeah, you know, I really hope that in, you know, how long they've taken to release Elder Scrolls 6, it will be like, you know, as good as Skyrim in terms of, you know, graphics, unique dungeons, you know, all of that stuff, but also make the guilds a little longer. We're carrying too much to be able to run. I mean, we're not. So I don't know what you're talking about there. But anyway, let's head back to Jorvaska and see what they want us to do next. I feel like I do know what's coming next. I'm just... I don't know, if just for some reason I'm getting confused.
Probably prepared Kodlak's funeral by now.
Oh, yes,
Come
of
up
course.
to the Sky Forge to pay your respects.
Kodlak's funeral, of course. Yes, yes, yes. Completed Purity of Revenge. Started Glory of the Dead.
Who will start?
I'll do it.
Let me just make a save.
Before the ancient flame.
We grieve.
We grieve.
At this loss,
We
weep.
For the fallen.
We shout.
And for ourselves.
Bruce?
Take our leave.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers.
Members of
Looks
the
like that's it.
Let us
Got to go.
withdraw
You're ruining the moment.
to grieve our last together.
Do you have the fragments of Wuthrad still?
Nah, I dumped them in
I'll
the
need
river.
to prepare them for mounting again.
I return them with honor.
Don't get too flowery on me, lass. Of course, I have a small favor to ask of you. There's another piece that Kodlak always kept close to himself. Would you go to his chambers and bring it back for me? I'm not sure I'm the best one to go through his things.
And I am? It would be my pleasure.
Thank you. I'll be here. Whiterun belongs to the true sons of Skyrim now, just as it should.
I agree. It's nice to see that they've put Kodlak's clothes back on. That's really nice. I don't really know why he was stripped
Leave me.
before. Doesn't really make sense, but I guess it was just kind of a... I don't know if it's a bug or
Alone.
some sort of weird decision they made. But yes, we need to activate the quest. Retrieve the fragment from Kodlak's room. And there's also going to be something in there that we have to read that is very, very long. But it's also very, very important. So we will be reading it, all of it. It'll probably take the rest of the episode. But it's very important to the storyline. Man, we really need some more stamina. Like, I feel like... I don't know, usually I don't even bother putting points into stamina. It doesn't run out this fast, but... I don't know, I guess it does. We can't take any of this stuff yet. I mean, we could steal it, but Fenrir would not. And there's, of course, an unusual gem here, but we're not collecting those, really. But in his nightstand, or end table, we have a fragment of Wuthrad, 3 gold, which I'll take, and Kodlak's journal. So, let's read the journal, because it is pretty important. In my dream, I see the line of harbingers start with Ysgramor. Each of them ascends to Sovngarde until we come to Terrific, who first turned us to the ways of the beast. He tries to enter Sovngarde, but before he can even approach soon, he is set upon by a great wolf who pulls him into the hunting ground, where Hircine laughs with welcoming arms. Terrific seems regretful, but also eager to join Hircine after a lifetime of service as a beast. Then I see every next harbinger turn away from Sovngarde and enter the hunting grounds of their own accord, until it comes to me, and I see great soon on the misty horizon beckoning me. It appears I have a choice, and then at my side a stranger I had not seen before. As I look into her eyes, we turn to see the same wolf who dragged away Terrific, and she and I draw weapons together. I realize this is only a dream, but a strong enough dream to inspire a man like me to take up writing, so it must be of some import. I've spoken of my thoughts to the circle, withholding the part about the stranger, lest Skjor worry I will no longer seek his counsel, and I was not surprised to see them torn by it. Skjor and Aella are strong in the ways of the beast, and even seem to suggest that the hunting grounds would be their choice of afterlife, if it were truly a choice. Vilkas seemed most troubled. The boy is as fierce as a saber cat in battle, but his heart's fire burns too brightly at times. He felt deceived, and I don't blame him. Farkas didn't know what to think, but I believe he will come around with me and his brother eventually. He usually does. I don't know what to do about Skjor and Aella. I know they respect the companions and me, but they take to the blood more deeply than the rest of us. Fortune smiles upon us. Yesterday Vilkas was telling me how difficult it had been for him to give up his transformations. Until we can pursue a true cure, the twins and I have chosen not to give in to the beast blood. For me, it's provided a clearer head, but Vilkas seems to be suffering a bit for it. Farkas seems completely untroubled. That boy continues to amaze with his fortitude. While Vilkas was confiding through the shadows of Jorvaska, I saw a newcomer approach, who wished to join our numbers. It was the stranger from my dream, the one who would stand with me against the beast. Vilkas began speaking obliquely, not wishing to air our problems in front of our guest, and I had to be doubly cautious to not reveal anything of our secrets to the newcomer, while also not revealing the details of my dream to Vilkas. I don't know how the politicians deal with these sorts of machinations daily. He's of course referring to us there. In any case, I've sent Vilkas to test the newcomer. We'll see if she's truly the great warrior I dreamt of. The newcomer, it seems, is made of decent stock. She calls herself Finria the Wild and has already impressed some of the circle with her mettle. I still keep my own counsel on her place in my dream for now. Let us see what kind of destiny she is carving before hitching to her. In the meanwhile, I look for ways of cleansing my blood. The writings and legends on the subject are sparse and contradictory. I don't wish to engage any wizardry on this matter, but I fear they may be the only ones who best know how to navigate these words of knowledge. It's apparent to me now that Terrafig's choice to turn us was indeed a mistake. Magics and their ilk are not in keeping with the spirit of the companions. We face our problems directly, without the need of such trickery. I can only hope to guide us back to the true path of Ysgramor before the rot takes me. Finria the Wild continues to impress. I don't know yet where she will stand on the question of the blood, but the question has not been presented yet. She does know that we carry the beast blood, and appears curious about it. Soon enough, I can explain our troubles, and hopefully see what role she will play. I'm amazed that Aella thinks she can keep a secret among this drunken rabble, especially with the loss of Skjor. My heart aches. Emotions are fraying, and the walls of discretion are the first to fall. Apparently, she and Finria the Wild are waging their own separate war against the Silver Hand in retaliation for Skjor's death. Their hearts are noble, but the course of vengeance is running hot, and I fear the counterstroke that may come if they do not rein in their fury. Finria the Wild shows valor, though even in this more underhanded time, we have not had cause to speak much, and that is something I deeply regret. I have high hopes for her destiny, as I realize that her appearance in my dream may indeed mark her as the harbinger to succeed me. I have received few dreams over the course of my life, but when they come, I have learned to trust them. I have also learned to trust the instincts of my heart, which tell me that Finria the Wild can carry the companion's legacy as truly as any residing in Jorvaska, especially with the loss of Skjor. Aella is too solitary, Vilkas too fiery, and Farkas too kind-hearted. Only Finria the Wild stands as a true warrior who can keep a still mind amidst these burning hearts. I will not speak to her of any of this, though. It is too much to burden another with. My hope is that she and I can keep counsel over the coming years, that I can impart the wisdom of the harbingers, all things in time. Firstly, I will seek her assistance in the matter of the witches of Glenmoral. It would appear that our path to the cure is not without some poetic justice for the tricksters who first cursed us. Very long journal there, obviously, but all incredibly important. And I also think it has cemented Finria's opinion on the beast blood, and that she does indeed wish to be cured, like Kodlak, like Vilkas. I think her and Vilkas would get on pretty well. Farkas not so much, he's a bit too dumb. And as much as, you know, she very much respects ALI, I think she very much disagrees with her on the matter of the beast blood. And she would also seek a cure. Who are we looking for? I thought we had to go back to Yorland. Why is he over here? Excuse me? Why?
You're back.
Yeah. Why are you over here? Your forge is over there and your house is over there. So what are you doing?
Back.
I have Kodlak's fragment.
Thank you. Your shield siblings have withdrawn to the Underforge. I think they're waiting for you.
Okay. That's so weird. He's almost, you know, he's always either up there or usually in his house. But yes, apparently we need to meet the circle in the Underforge.
Had one wish before he died, and he didn't get it. It's as simple as that.
Being Moonborn is not so much of a curse as you might think, Vilkas.
That's fine for you, but he wanted to be clean. He wanted to meet Iskramor and know the glories of Sovngarde. But all that was taken from him.
And you avenged him.
Kodlak did not care for vengeance.
No, Farkas, he didn't. And that's not what this is about. We should be honoring Kodlak, no matter our own thoughts on the blood.
You're right. It's what he wanted, and he deserved to have it.
Kodlak used to speak of a way to cleanse his soul, even in death. You know the legends of the tomb of Iskramor.
There, the souls of the Harbingers will heed the call of Northern Steel. We can't even enter the tomb without Uthrad, and it's in pieces like it has been for 1,000 years.
And dragons were just stories, and the elves once ruled Skyrim. Just because something is, doesn't mean it must be. The blade is a weapon, a tool. Tools are meant to be broken and repaired.
Is that... Did you repair the blade?
This is the first time I've had all the pieces, thanks to our shield sister here. The flames of Hero can reforge the shattered. The flames of Kodlak shall fuel the rebirth of Uthrad, and now it will take you to meet him once more. As the one who bore the fragments, I think you should be the one to carry Uthrad into battle. The rest of you, prepare to journey to the tomb of Iskramor, for Kodlak.
Yeah, for Kodlak. So, go to Isgramor's tomb with the circle, and we have just been given Wuthrad, which is one of the only kind of unique looking weapons in the game. So yeah, you can see there's like a screaming elf on it there, I think it's meant to be. Double-sided axe, really cool looking, and it's especially deadly to elves, because of course it was Isgramor's axe, and Isgramor came and wiped out a whole load of snow elves, I believe, and it's related to Sarthol and the College of Winterhold and stuff. But I mean, it does do more damage than the long hammer, but it probably won't do more DPS because obviously we could swing the long hammer much faster. We might use it for a little bit, but I think we're going to stick with the long hammer. However, we will head to Isgramor's tomb in the next episode. For now, we're going to leave this one here. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Like it if you did. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next episode.